Hello everyone, today's question of the day is based upon circles. We'll come across a few properties of the circle as well as some components of a circle like chords and all. The question is, in a circle, two parallel chords on the same side of diameter have lengths 4 cm and 6 cm. If the distance between these chords is 1 cm, then the radius of the circle in centimeter is. Now this is a PASCAT question, but it's not very tough. First of all, we need a circle over here, so let this be that circle. Then we are talking about two parallel chords on the same side of the diameter. So we'll have our center somewhere over here, we'll have the diameter on the same side of the diameter. So either those two chords can be on the upper side or the lower side of the circle, it doesn't matter. Now I hope you all are familiar with what is a chord. Basically, if I draw a circle, then I have a line that intersects the circle on 2 points. So if I draw a line like this, now this line has no end point. It can go anywhere till infinity, okay? Though we can see that it intersects the circle at 2 points over here and here, but the line has no end. So such a line is called secant. But if I have a line that intersects the circle on 2 points and it has both its ends on the boundary of the circle, then this line becomes a chord. So basically this is a chord. Now can you tell me the biggest chord of a circle? Where is it possible? It is the diameter. So a diameter is the biggest chord of a circle and it passes through the center. So if you come across in a statement mentioned in the question that there's a line which is passing through the center of the circle or a chord that is passing through the center of a circle, ultimately it will be the diameter only. So in this question we have two parallel chords on the same side of diameter. So let me draw those two chords. This will be one of the chords and it will have length say 6 cm. This is the bigger chord that I am drawing, and another chord will be of length 4 cm. So this will be that. It will be a little bit smaller than the previous one. We have been given that the distance between these chords is 1 cm. So between these two chords this distance is 1 cm. We have to find out the radius of the circle. Now there will be one more property which we'll learn over here. It is, if we have a circle and if I have a chord, then the line from the center on the chord that is perpendicular to the chord. So if I drop a perpendicular on the chord from center, so this is the center, I drop a perpendicular on this chord from center, this will be 90 degree. Then this perpendicular will bisect the chord. That means this part and this part of the chord will be same. Or I can say that if this is O, this is A, B, this is C, then if OB is perpendicular to AC, then AB will be equal to BC. This is one of the properties of chord of a circle. So I can also draw one line from here perpendicular to both these chords. This will be 90 degree. Now I need to find out the radius. So let me join the center and this point. So this will be our radius R. Also if I join these 2 points, this will also be the radius. Let me take center as O. Let me take this point as A, B, this will be C, this will be D. Now I know that I have how many two right triangles over here. One of them is OAD, another is OBC. So these are the two right angle triangles that I have. A right angle triangle, that means Pythagoras theorem will be applicable over here. So if I talk about triangle OAD first, then I can say that OD square, that means OD is R. So R square will be equal to OA square plus AD square. Now I do not know the length of OA, so let me assume that this is X. So X square plus AD square. I know that the length of this chord, let it be dx. So length of this chord dx was 6 cm. So length of AD will be half of 6, that means 3. So AD will be 3. So 3 square here. So this is one of the equations that I am getting. Now let me apply Pythagoras theorem on triangle OBC. So OC square, that means hypotenuse square, which is again R. OC is the radius here. So radius square will be equal to OB square plus BC square. OB is what? OB is OA plus AB. AB is given as 1 to us. So I can say that OB will be X plus 1. So X plus 1 square, and BC square. I know that the length of this bigger chord CY, it was 4 cm. Half of it, that means BC, it will be 2. So 2 square. Now I have two equations in R and X. That means 2 variables and 2 equations. I can surely find out the value of r from here. So now from the first equation I can put the value of r square in the second equation. So in LHS we'll have x square plus 9. In RHS we'll have x square plus 2x plus this 4 plus 1, that means 5. X square will be gone. 2x will be equal to 4, which gives me x equal to 2. So if x equal to 2, I can put it in this equation and find out the value of r. So r square will be equal to x square, that means 4 plus 3 square is 9, which gives me r equals to root 13. So this will be our answer, option C. So it was a very easy question. A few properties were needed and you simply had to observe how the equations will be formed. If you still have a doubt, please comment. Thank you.